Hello. The stream should be running a whole lot better. Chris helped me do more research on what was wrong, so it should be okay. Let me know. Let me know how it is for you guys on your end. But I hope you're all doing okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the chat in the chat box, but I can read your comments because I have the chat up, so no problems with that. Chris will be in soon. Jake, welcome. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Kevin, welcome. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it is. I love this song. Pardon me. Silver 18, welcome. Thank you for coming. Oh, thanks. I haven't started painting yet, but I'm really happy with the sketch, so I hope it turns out okay. Appreciate it, though, Jake. Just color swatching, kind of planning out what I want. There's gonna be like an urban city in the background, so I'm just kind of playing with the colors. I like this one. I'm thinking of the sign that's right here. You can barely see it because I erased it, but there's a sign right here, and it's gonna have some lights around it, which I want to reflect through the window and onto her. But it's also raining outside, so I have to take that into consideration. I know! Silver, isn't this song so nice? I love it.
Hello.
Hello.
Didn't have me not call on Discord?
I have my my alerts turned off, so I guess I didn't hear.
Okay. Should I try calling you again?
Yeah. I'll go on Discord. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. My computer is doing a stupid thing right now. I think for the time being I could pull up the stream. Hey, it's not lagging at all.
Hey.
No, that music is very loud.
You're very loud. But I'll turn it down.
Alright. Have you looked at the chat at all?
Yeah, I had the chat up just in case.
Okay. How far back should I go to start reading?
Oh, just current. You don't have to go back far.
Alright. Well, hello everyone in here. Can they hear me?
Hmm?
Can they hear me?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? Oh, just current. You don't have to go back far. Ew, I can hear myself.
They can hear me, but I'm very, very quiet. Let's see. What What is that? The background that you're coloring?
Oh, it's a sign.
Of?
I don't know, just a sign. In the background here, it's just a window, and it's a city background. So I wanted this sign to be kind of bright so that I can illuminate the light from it on her.
Gotcha.
But it's also going to be raining outside, so I got to take account of that too.
Oh. Retro Gamer Kevin says that this is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Tanner Price says that he can hear us both. No self-loathing allowed in the chat. Retro Gamer says he can hear us both loud and clear. Tanner Price asks if that EV is on the screen next to the logo.
Yes, next to my Twitter logo, that is an EV. I didn't make that. I just found it on Google, so I don't take credit for these. I wish I could make that, but I can't.
You 100. That's you could draw. I've seen you draw a million times better than that.
I mean, I could draw that. I just don't think I could, animate it.
The animation is motion tweening, babe. All that artist really did was make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Different
they
frames.
made 8. What's up?
Just different frames of the picture.
They made 8 objects, and put them in 8 different layers, and they just motion tweened them on a curve back and forth, and kept them in the same place. So.
Oh, okay.
It's easy stuff. I hear a commercial.
Yeah, I'm on Spotify.
Are you trying to play music for the audience while you're drawing?
Yeah.
Well, what's the point of us talking then?
I don't know, I just get bored. I guess I could just... Don't have to be on.
Well, I guess it's up to the audience if they want to have music coming through your speaker or not. If they enjoy it, that's on them, and I don't have any say in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's up? What was I gonna say? It's looking very pretty.
Thanks, Bib.
You're welcome. Retro Gamer Kevin says that he followed you on Twitter.
Aw, thanks, Retro Kevin. I appreciate that.
I'll poop out the chat. I can see it a little bit easier. Dragon Lord 313 says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 is a good film.
I don't care.
You might be the only person on the planet that's ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
I forgot to mention also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is in that category.
Let the chats folk talk about whatever. You tyrant.
Yeah.
Tanner says he doesn't got to Twitter or Facebook.
It's probably for the best.
What's up?
I said it's probably for the best. Keeps your sanity longer.
I hate Facebook. I love Twitter, but I hate Facebook.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of Facebook too.
I just don't even bother with it. It's like on top of their website just being garbage, they have such scummy business practices too. Like on top of me hating their website, I hate the people that run the website just as much. So that doesn't help.
Right.
Bunny Blanc says, "Wowzers, this looks unique. Valerie, this art should earn a positive critique."
Oh, thank you.
He's been rhyming in the chat for a while. Dragon Lord 13 says, "Unhappy face." Emoji. I assume in response to...
Yeah, you gave him a sick burn.
What's up?
You gave him a sick burn, so...
I didn't know it. I don't know. I'm sure the movie's fine. I haven't watched it. I don't know. The Emoji Movie is a good movie. Is what Dragon Lord 13 just said.
Okay, now you're just being a troll.
Or you have bad opinions.
Both.
You really do not need Adobe Premiere Pro to make a video premiering art. You can probably do that with Windows Movie Maker.
I do it.
I used to do it with my speed paints. I use Sony Vegas now.
Ooh, fancy.
Because I got it through totally legitimate ways.
Yeah, haha. But people with a Mac can't have fun. So.
I don't know if I would suggest against making a video showing off artwork. I don't know how well that would do. I think it would need a little bit of extra something to make it an interesting video. But I would suggest making a DeviantArt or a Tumblr or a Twitter or a Facebook to advertise your art, or all four. I do 3 of those. I advertise my art on Tumblr, DeviantArt, and Twitter.
I mostly advertise my art through YouTube and Twitter. Twitter mostly. I post artwork on there like crazy.
Well, see, advertising it through YouTube is fine if you do things like live streams of you drawing it, or
Right.
Doing a speed paint, or if it's an animation or something. But I'm just saying, the way he phrased it at least was that, like, I'm thinking of making a video to show off my art, so it's like a slideshow of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how successful that would be.
I mean, if you gained a following and you did like a sketchbook tours are very popular. But you need a bit of a following.
At least have something to them. Yoshi 700 says, "Girl, your stream looks amazing."
Girl, you're amazing. But thank you.
Your stream does look very good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to steal the format.
I'm gonna change the background though. It's not. It was just like very rushly put
It's a little
together.
distracting.
Yeah.
I just now realize that it's like a really zoomed in picture of your OC. I think.
You stop it. Shh. Yeah, I'm just gonna make like a galaxy picture real quick, or make a galaxy picture for the background.
Retro Gamer Kevin says, if any of you guys were to like stream any video game either on PC, usually you say either on PC or something, but if any of you guys were to stream any video game on PC, which game would you stream? Just being curious. Or console or handheld. Okay, he said it in a different post.
Oh,
so if you were just to stream a game, what game would you stream? Doesn't matter what it's on.
I think I would stream. I thought about streaming me play Project Diva Arcade. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Because it's pretty much the only game I'm good at other than Pokemon.
If I was to ever stream a game, it would be dependent on the audience I was streaming to and who I was streaming with, because I don't think I'd ever stream it alone.
Mm-hmm.
And if I did stream alone, it would probably be like a Sonic game. More than likely, if I ever streamed with any of my buddies on like YouTube, it would more than likely be a Sonic game. Like, oh, the new Sonic game's coming out, let's stream it, or I just want to play Sonic Adventure 2. But let's say I was maybe streaming with some friends outside of this friend group. It would probably be like Overwatch or maybe Rainbow Six Siege, Halo. Nobody likes Halo anymore.
No.
I like Halo. Bunny Blanc says, Valerie, do tell your friend that I'm a girl. Otherwise, I'll end up in a deeper, heartbroken spiral. I figured that you were a girl. I'm pretty sure I called you a she. And, but yeah. I am more than a friend.
Just put boy in front of it.
I'm a male companion.
Mm-hmm. He just loves to promote that.
Dragon Lord 13, I do. I gotta assert my dominance on your 8 viewers, excuse me. Dragon Lord 13 says, can I quote Shrek the Third?
No, you may not.
You cannot. I answered for you.
Jinx.
Yeah, you owe me a
Cookie
Coke.
cameo.
Bunny Blanc. Thank you, Tanner. At least you show a good sign of manners. Really likes the whole rhyming shtick. Dragon Lord 13 says, thanks for the random sub, by the way. Okay. I assume he's talking to somebody in the chat. There's that cookie. That's how far behind we are. I just now saw the cookie.
Yeah.
Tanner Price asks, can we get a speed paint of this Valerie?
Yes.
She always makes speed paints out of her live streams. What?
Do these live streams save to my YouTube?
I don't know.
They probably don't. I just realized that.
I would think that they would.
I don't think so.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, because this is using just like the YouTube live format. It's like the legit way.
Well, maybe that's why it gives you the ability to record what you're streaming.
Well,
and
yeah.
OBS, you have the option. So from here on out, maybe from now on, whenever you're doing
but the file would be so huge.
Huh?
Oh, but the file would be so huge.
Well, yeah, it happens. Whenever you record any speed paints, the files. Whenever I record a speed paint, my files are always like 3 hours long, and I compress them, make them quicker, speed them up. This is a far better recording option for you because you don't have to stop every 15 minutes.
Well, yeah. But, you know, if I started now, they wouldn't be able to get it from the beginning.
Yeah, no, it's a little too late to speed paint now. So maybe probably not a speed paint for this one.
Yeah. But I do have other speed paints coming. I just need to get around to edit them.
Really good picture. That is a shame because this is a good picture.
Yeah, that just means, you know, you gotta follow me on Twitter so that you can see it when I post it.
When a block says, to me, my boyfriend was a brainiac. To him, I was a white-haired maniac.
Okay.
Retro Gamer Kevin says, I subscribe to some channels. I'm currently at 30 subscribers.
Cool.
If you make good content, you'll gain followers.
What?
Although, in this climate, currently on YouTube, it's harder than ever for smaller channels to sprout up.
Truth.
But if you happen to tap into something that not necessarily is original, but is different enough that it's interesting and different enough that people figure, I'm not going to get this type of content from somebody else. I have to subscribe to this person for this content. Then it's a little bit easier to sprout up.
Or if you have an individual personality.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have an individual personality, then you're not going to get this from another channel. You know, it's like there's tons of people who do comedic reviews of movies, games, and commercials, and whatever the sort. So if your personality isn't interesting enough, people are just going to go, I'll stick with JonTron. I'll stick with the Nostalgia Critic. I'll stick with Chadtronic.
I'll stick with I Hate Everything.
These people, yeah, I hate everything. These people have independent, interesting enough personalities to separate themselves away from the crowd and make people go, I like this person, I will subscribe, because I will not get this content from somebody else.
Right.
So if you're too similar to somebody else and you're not doing it as well, or even if you're doing it as well, but you're too similar and that person already has a following, it's going to be much harder for you to crop up. That's why Let's Play channels don't take off the ground anymore. It's practically impossible for a Let's Play channel to take off the ground because it's such an unoriginal idea at this point. You really have to have a individual, interesting personality, which is it's hard in a climate where that is so saturated, such a saturated thing to do. I think the only reason I hit 1,000 subscribers based off of how little videos I make is because artists have the luxury of automatically being a little bit original because everybody has their own style. And if somebody finds that style interesting, they'll stick around. So it's a little bit easier to sprout up as an artist, I think. At least to a certain degree. Not to get huge, but to get a bit of a following. It's the people that get huge are the ones that are consistent and really find their way into doing something that is not only individual, but is truly really interesting to people. Or they find a way to do what everyone else does in an independent and creative enough way. Like, take like Game Grump animators, for example. There's so many of them. There's so many people that do Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and Game Grumps animated. There's thousands of them. But only a select few gain a big following, like 100,000 subscribers, which is a ton of people that are like, I want to see this person do animations of other YouTubers. And the only reason somebody would get that popular is if their style is interesting and independent enough, because their own creativity has to be pulled through in their art. It can't be pulled through anything else because they're just animating the same thing everybody else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Bunny Blanc says, now I realize my mistake of going to him in a hurry. It's as bad as when the Garfield movie tricked Bill Murray.
Okay.
Who was that, like, big black guy that did rhyming? Like, it was, like, his shtick to rhyme? It was from, Black Dynamite. That's what she's reminding me of. Like, in my head, I'm reading it like, now I realize my mistake of going to him in a hurry. It's as bad as when the Garfield movie tricked Bill Murray. And you don't know what Black Dynamite is.
No.
So, and I doubt any of your viewers do, so that is a
irrelevant.
Dynamite. Dragon Lord 13 says, I'm at 2. I don't know what that means.
Subscribers.
Oh, subscribers. Yeah, you're right. That's right. Tanner Price says he has 11. Me and Valerie have been in like a unspoken subscriber race for a while.
It's not a race.
Because we've like I've quickly caught up behind her, but she has stayed in front of me. And she is starting to gain quite a bit of traction. You're already at 1,200 subscribers.
Yeah, I just noticed that yesterday.
We have a new person here. Mystical Lionheart says, hey.
Hello, welcome.
Reinhardt. That double hammer Reinhardt, though.
Stop it.
When are they going to put that in the game?
Stop it.
Just take the shield away and give me double hammer Reinhardt. Be a wrecking ball. Bunny Blanc, my reason of rhyming in my mind let loose is because I adored Dr. Seuss. That would make sense. He likes to rhyme things as well. Though he likes to make stuff up so that they rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
There are Wumpets and Flumpets and Flumagadumpets.
You might trigger her.
And old Nettie Teddy over there is eating his crumpets. See, I could have been Dr. Seuss. I'm joking. Dr. Seuss is a classic. writer who did a plethora of drugs. He's told some of my favorite stories of all time, all with really good lessons too. Horton Hears a Who is one of my all-time favorites. You just contradicted your own statement there, meme lord. Dragon Lord 13 says, Dr. Seuss means nothing to me. The Cat in the Hat movie was like the Jesus of movies. How could it mean nothing to you? But your metaphor is very confusing. Are you listening to the Fireflies right now?
No. It's called Mrs. Jones.
You will not believe your eyes.
Stop
10
it.
million fireflies.
I'm insulted. Do you think I would even listen to that trash?
I like to make myself.
Stop it. Why do you hate me?
I don't. I love you. That song at the end of Wreck-It Ralph is super catchy, though. When can I see you again? Well, that song.
Yeah, when can I see you again?
Yeah, that one. Look all around at the mountains you haven't climbed. The matter of time before we learn how to fly. To the rhythm of the night. Tanner Price, any of you guys in the chat play Sonic Forces Speed Battle? It's actually very addicting. It is very addicting. I have played it quite a bit.
I haven't gotten it.
I'm in like tier 5 or something. I've got like a 600 Sonic Speed Battle SR. I haven't found that many people that I know. The only person that I recognized was Kobe. I played against Kobaner Monty 456. And that's it. I haven't seen anybody else that I recognize, at least. Unless they just changed their names. I saw somebody that said Matt's iPad and Allie's iPad. I was like, I wonder if it's Matt or Allie. But it's probably a different Matt and a different Allie than the one that I know. Ones that I know. See, Tanner Price knows what's up. I like to make myself believe.
Stop it.
Planet Earth turns slowly. Something better than.
Dude, babe, stop.
Sleep.
It's so bad.
Don't even act like if they put me in a recording studio and gave like me a ton of auto-tune, I could totally do that guy's job.
Oh, no
I
shit.
sound just like him. Bunny Blanc says, Dragon Lord Seuss tales meant everything to all, but the Cat in the Hat fails to stand as tall. The Cat in the Hat movie was garbage balls.
Mm-hmm.
I said that one. I'm very clever. All of the Dr. Seuss movie, every Dr. Seuss movie that has been made in recent years is garbage. Including the Horton Hears a Who and Laura Ellis movie. They're all bad. The only good Dr. Seuss movies are the ones made in the 70s. Mystical Lionheart says, hey, you're doing a watercolor of one of my favorite Sonic characters, Blaze. Already know it will look amazing once it is finished.
Thank you. I hope so.
Catherine Nopolite says, hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Honey. Honey bunches
You're
of oats.
old. You're old.
I'm not.
You got called Mom, not even Oni. Chan or whatever. Does that work for sister?
What? No.
Um,
Oni-chan is sister.
it's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when
Stop.
I'm asleep.
Stop it.
'Cause everything
Stop being
is
a troll on my
never
stream.
what it seems when I fall asleep. I'll tell Tanner to stop posting the lyrics in the chat.
Stop posting the lyrics, Tanner. You guys are making me triggered.
Sonic Forces, Mystical Lionheart says, Sonic Forces doesn't come out until tomorrow for me, which sucks, lol. I can't stand the wait. Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, I can. I pre-ordered the game, and I'm just like, eh.
I am so disappointed in you.
Well, look, I want to... Here's my thought process.
You just want to witness the train wreck for yourself?
I know it's not going to be great. If I'm going to have an opinion on it, a real opinion on it, I have to have played it to make any true criticism. Or I'm just blowing smoke. On top of that, I feel like I can manage to gain something from it. Some level of enjoyment from it. Just by, like, falling into that childlike nostalgia feeling. Like, I'm playing Sonic, yay! But even then, I feel like I think my impression of it, once completely finishing it, will be that was a mediocre experience, and I doubt I will be playing it consistently in the future.
Unless Pox tells you to.
Unless what?
Unless Pox tells you to.
No, you think I listen to Pox? If I listen to Pox, Unleashed would be my favorite Sonic game. Tanner Price says he's excited for Forces. Good, go for it. Be happy with whatever. Retro Gamer Kevin says, Glove and Boots outtakes. In that one skit in the outtakes, Johnny T goes, you guys, that's really mean. Fafa goes, wow, what are you talking about? What is Glove and Boots? Tanner Price says he pre-ordered the bonus edition. I don't know what comes with that, but I think it was probably a waste of money.
I think it comes with the DLCs.
The DLC is free.
Costumes, maybe?
I'm pretty sure I got those for free, too. I just pre-ordered the regular edition and got all that stuff for $40.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Catherine Novelite says, greater than W, less than W. You got the stream working, Mom.
Aw.
Mystical Lionheart says I should have pre-ordered Sonic Forces when I had the chance. You still technically can if you have like an Xbox or PlayStation. You can just buy it now. It's still pre-ordered. You don't get anything special for buying it after the fact. All the DLC is free. Catherine Novelite says he does have a point on playing the game to have an opinion on it. See, I think the only way to have a fair opinion on something is to actually give it a chance. Bunny Blanc says, Dragon Lord, the book indeed has a lesson to teach. It shows that one needs trouble. Trouble and anarchy, the moral is perfect as a peach. I think it's a little more complex than people need anarchy. I think it's more like, yeah, it's fun to have fun, but you have to know how.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be able to cut loose and have fun sometimes. You just gotta know when to stop. And you gotta find a good balance, I think, is the moral of the story. Not anarchy. Anarchy is the opposite of balance. Tanner Price says, I haven't seen any reviews. Don't spoil it for me. Well, knowing a score of the game wouldn't spoil the game for you. Unless a bad score would make the game spoiled. That's not a bad message. I disagree. I think it's a very good message. All the Dr. Seuss tales have very good messages. It is important to know how to cut loose and have a little bit of fun, but it's also important to know what level you're supposed to take it to,
Mm-hmm.
and when to stop and be mature. But if you're mature all the time and you take everything too seriously, then your life sucks. Retro Gamer says, Glove and Boots is my favorite show on YouTube. They're produced by Bento Box, studio that made Bob's Burgers and Legends of Chamberlain Heights. I know what Bob's Burgers is. I've heard of the other one. Catherine Novelite. Even though I want to see where my opinion lies, I can't because I don't got the consoles for it. I don't have the consoles for most Sonic games. If you don't have a Nintendo Switch, an Xbox One, or a PS4, you get it for a computer. If you don't have a good enough computer, then watch the Game Grumps play it. I'm sure they'll play it day one.
They're already playing it.
And already?
Yeah, they're already on part, 6.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
You're thinking of Mario Odyssey.
No, I'm not. You think I'm stupid?
No, I haven't seen them at all. What are you talking about? That would be 6 whole days of that, and I didn't notice it at all.
Well, I guess I'm just not right.
Yeah, they're not playing it. What are you talking about?
Okay, end of story. Sorry.
But yeah, they'll shit all over that game when it comes out. Let's see. Scroll back up. Enterprise says, if I wanted to see any reviews on Sonic Forces, I'll wait for some Call Me Johnny's review of the game, however long it will take, because at least he's fair. I think if you want the most fair reviewers on YouTube when it comes to old school games like this, some Call Me Johnny and that one Video Gamer or the Completionist Gerard are the best you're going to get. And even they, I'm pretty sure, will give it in my opinion, I think they'll give it a pretty mediocre score. Personally. Voice of Fafa and Groundhog and Damien and Jacoby is Mard, the red-bearded humanoid guy. Oh, Bunny Blanc finally didn't rhyme something. Retro Gamer Kevin's just talking more about Glove and Boots. Dragon Lord's been talking about Mario Plumber for a while, saying he's his favorite reviewer. I don't know who that is. Do you know who Mario Plumber is?
No, nor do I care.
He has 5,800 subscribers. For a guy named Mario Plumber, I'm confused why he has a poorly cropped picture of classic Sonic as his YouTube channel icon. That's what you would call it. You never make it an icon, clan. One of my favorite Sonic-related reviewers that cropped up recently for me is a guy called what's his name? Starts with a C. He's got a quirky personality, and I agree with pretty much all of his opinions on stuff. He's practically like the Sonic historian too. He just brings up a bunch of old stuff that nobody thinks or cares about anymore. Where is he? What's his name? Cyber Shell, that's him. Have you watched him at all, babe?
No.
It's pretty funny. I don't usually subscribe to Sonic Tubers because I like variety in my content, but unless they're friends, I'll subscribe to friends. He's probably the only Sonic Tuber that I don't know personally that I'm subscribed to because I just find his personality interesting. It's looking good, babe.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of disappointed in it at this point.
Did you do my suggestion and make a scan of this picture and then reprint it out to paint over?
No, of course I didn't.
Gotta start doing that.
Well, I would if I had a good scanner.
Maybe even just take a picture of it and print it out.
I did take a picture of it, but the printer can't print it on watercolor paper. So I guess I could just print it out on regular paper and trace it.
Gotcha.
But
oh yeah, there you go. You print it out on regular paper and then you trace it over again.
I really don't feel like doing this painting over.
Jet Set Radio's on PC. I own it. Just get it on Steam. I got it for like $2. Yeah, Tom and Jerry's a good show. It's one of my favorites from. I haven't watched it in a while, but it's good. Whether or not you're happy with the background, I think the foreground is the most important part, and it's a really well drawn picture. I think it'll help pop it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Or are you just done? Do you not want to do it anymore?
No, I'm not done.
Are those leaves in the top right?
Yes.
I think they look very good.
Thanks.
I was only hesitant because I was like, what if it's not leaves? If it's not leaves, then I don't know what it is. But if it's leaves, it looks very good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't talk about the Tom and Jerry movie.
Yeah.
Train wrecks. The show is really good. Never been a good Tom and Jerry movie. What's the green?
It's just supposed to be like a fence or a balcony or something.
Okay. Retro Gamer Kevin asks, have you guys ever rode any carnival rides?
Yeah.
I have too. You haven't watched Steven Universe in ages.
Nope.
Did you just lose interest in the show or something?
I just lost interest in shows, period.
You're watching Star Trek
Oh, yeah.
and Stranger Things.
Well, trying to watch Stranger Things.
Why did you lose interest in watching shows?
I don't know. I'd just rather be drawing.
The Dreamcatcher?
Yeah.
I hate carnival rides. They're terrifying and poorly put together. I don't think I'll ever take my kid to a carnival. I'll take her to a theme park, but not a carnival.
Mm-hmm. The carnivals are scary.
Theme parks are like carnivals that aren't they're dangerous, but they're a lot less dangerous.
Mm.
Because the theme park doesn't pack up all their rides and move them every couple of months. Where do those rides go exactly? Like, is there just a carnival storage facility for enormous Ferris wheels and shit? You hear anything about Thor Ragnarok?
What?
Did you hear anything about Thor Ragnarok? It came out a day or two ago.
No.
I heard it was like surprisingly good. Not that nobody expected the Marvel movie to be good. You know, like everyone was expecting it to be good, but I heard it was like a lot better than what was expected. It's like one of the best Marvel movies. It's got
They
great.
say that about every new Marvel movie that comes out.
What's that?
They say that almost every, or they say that at almost every new Marvel movie that comes out. And I say almost.
Nobody liked Age of Ultron. Nobody liked Iron Man 3. Nobody liked either of the first two Thor movies. First Captain America, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2. Lately, they've been pretty much every movie has been like, this one's the best ever. It's been a lot more consistent as of recent, I think. Why did it move me over to my phone? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I was hearing your music. I might actually get to bed at a good time today. Since I didn't sleep at all last night and I got about a 4-hour nap in the middle of the day. Plus daylight savings times, I felt like it's been way later than it is.
Yeah.
Because it got dark at like 5.
Mm-hmm.
Bunny Blanc says she hopes she doesn't get fat from depression like Garfield.
Yes, definitely.
Tanner Price says background looks fantastic. I wish I was this good at art.
Thanks. What color should I make the floor?
I don't know. Maybe yellow?
Yellow?
Tanner Price says he's great at art, just sucks at using paint.
I mean, painting is part of art, so I don't think you're good at art, because that would mean a whole...
Oh, that's not true. I consider myself to be a fine artist. And
No, but you didn't say in a sentence, I'm great at art. Art is a broad statement.
No. He said he's bad at paint. I just read it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said great at art. Yeah, he did say that he's great at art.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the lesson here, kids, is don't toot your own snoot.
Mm-hmm. I have a hunch I'm gonna be up for a while.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, you wanna know why?
Why? And I don't know what that sound was, or...
You'll know in a little bit.
Is it a present for me?
No.
You could be staying up all night wrapping presents for me?
No.
How could you tease me like this, then? Oh, you got candy.
I got lots of candy, yeah.
I got, like, 0 candy, and I'm sad about it.
Cora, don't be dead inside. I love you.
You heard the lady. You're not allowed to be dead inside. You can only be dead outside.
No. Christopher.
What?
Stop it.
Bunny Block says, Tanner, I'm certain you'll get good with paint, up to the point where you'll faint.
Oh. That's not good.
Bunny Block says she's getting off.
Alright, thanks for coming.
Bye, have a great time. Catherine says, I feel dead because I woke up from a nap and I don't get why my body feels exhausted like I ran 100 miles and I should be going to sleep again soon, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
You should relate to that.
Yeah. Just do what I do. Go to your local pharmacy and pick up some certified sleeping pills.
Stop it. No. She's just a child.
So even if your sleep schedule is completely effed, you can take some sleeping pills and it'll knock you right back out.
Christopher.
Right on time.
You're a terrible, terrible example.
It's the only way to function in this society.
No, it is not. It's called sleeping.
I have apnea. I gotta get my nasal passages fixed because I don't breathe good.
It's okay.
That's why I don't sleep good.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Omega is OP in Speed Battle. Nerf him. Kick him out of the game.
Nerf him. It's not Overwatch.
Hashtag Nerf Omega. This game really isn't very competitive-minded. Like, there's a lot of stuff in it that's, like, stupidly not well implemented. Like, there's a ranking system that means absolutely literally nothing because the game ranks you up itself. Like, it's like, pay 1,000 coins to rank up and you get a boost, you get, like, whatever. Now you're better than people that are lower ranks than you, but you can still play with people that are lower ranks than you because this game makes no sense. So if you just happen to get in a game with somebody who's like 8 levels higher than you, they're gonna win. There's no skill involved. It's all about how high of a level you are in this game. It's like an RPG. Catherine Novelite says, but it's like 11:42 p.m. here. It really? It is. It's already been over an hour. Does not feel like it. It's because I enjoy your company so much that time flies by.
Right.
Tanner Price is 8:43 here. I assume you live out in California or maybe Oregon.
Stop being a creeper, Christopher.
Well, if he lives on the West Coast, lives somewhere like that. Dragon Lord lives in the Midwest with his time zone.
Good to know.
Catherine Novelite says, XD, I love you, Mom, for protecting me, and thanks for the advice, Chris, but I don't plan to be knocking myself out anytime soon. Dragon Lord says, you should, Catherine, it's fun.
Oh my gosh.
Don't bully people.
Yeah, Christopher.
I didn't tell her to knock herself out. I said, take sleeping pills.
Yes.
It's not knocking yourself out. It's assistance. I have fought against the sleeping pills before. I've taken 2 of those things and stayed up all night.
That's because you're crazy.
I know. Makes you feel high. It's like popping Percocet. Which, not the funnest experience, by the way. If you happen to be like me and you're allergic to Percocet, I know I was on Percocet for a week after a surgery, and it was fun while it lasted because they're painkillers that like give you a sensation of while being high. They make your mind a little more goofy, and that was fun for like 16-year-old me until I realized I was allergic and had to go to the hospital because I was having a seizure one day, or something like a seizure, because of Percocet, so I'm not allowed to take that anymore. Percocet's not even that potent anyways. I never understood people that like take Percocet recreationally. It's really not that much fun. Catherine says, I'm good. I don't need no drugs that may or may not have side effects to it. I don't know what the side effects of those sleeping pills might be besides getting better sleep. And it always makes you wake up with a hangover too, so that's never fun. Sleeping pill hangovers suck. It's worse than regular hangovers. But I generally take my pills a bit earlier so that I wake up an hour or two earlier than when I actually need to be awake, so that the hangover kind of wears off. Life hacks. Hashtag life hacks. Sleeping pills.
You better hope that my parents didn't hear that.
That I get sleeping pill hangovers?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with taking sleeping pills. Why would your parents care?
Never mind.
And as far as regular hangovers go, I turned 21 recently. Catherine says, well, regardless, I think today has just been off for me, so maybe a nap is what I need. Just wish I took my nap earlier and not at like 7. Took a nap at 7? If you make it to 7 p.m., you might as well just sleep. That's cool, Retro Gamer. I guess that would make you 22.
Yeah, I'm still older. Technically.
You're gonna turn 23 in January.
Yeah.
24. You're a year and 10 months older than me.
Yeah.
So my math, I'm not good at doing the math.
I'm turning 23.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you said something like, hey, like you got that wrong.
No.
Like what? I was so sure.
think I'm finally able to move on to Blaze now.
Awesome.
Thank goodness.
Catherine says, well, that's the problem. I woke up 15 minutes ago. And Retro Gamer says, yeah, Valerie's older than me. See, if you make it to 7, just stay up like 2 more hours and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least stay asleep. Like, if I fell asleep at 7 p.m. and I, like, woke up at 11, I would just turn over and suffocate myself with a pillow until I fell back asleep and hope that I woke up around 7 a.m.
That's terrible. Don't tell people
it's effective, is what it is.
Don't tell people to suffocate themselves. What the heck is the matter with you?
It's a metaphor.
You're a metaphor.
It's not really a metaphor. Just suffocate yourself. I wasn't being serious. It wasn't literal. It had meaning. Like I'm suffocating at my job. That doesn't mean that I'm literally being like held down, having a blanket put over my mouth every time I go to work. Alright. Oh, Noob Kid was here, I guess. He says he has to go to bed. So, hi and bye.
Yeah.
Catherine says, oh god, no, XD, I couldn't do that. Plus, I couldn't find sleep again afterwards. Yeah, it's true. It's hard to go back to sleep sometimes. I love the shading you're doing on those like stockings, or what would you call them? Tights?
They're her legs.
Oh. Her legs then. I think the shading is done very well.
Thank you.
It's very subtle, and I like subtlety.
I'm trying.
Catherine says she'll probably fall back to sleep in an hour or so. Tanner says shading is excellent.
Thank you. No one asked you.
What was that?
This is my app.
It's Mickey. Good listener. Yes, it is supposed to be lighting, and it's very well done. So Enterprise asked if that was supposed to be lighting, the yellow.
Yes. What are you doing?
That's the theme song to Squidbillies, the Wii U game with the paintballs. Your brother likes it a lot.
Oh, Splatoon?
Yeah, Squidbillies.
No, stop. Why are you such a troll?
I'm not a troll, how dare you?
Oh, how dare you, sir?
Trolls are big and ugly.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Exactly. Are you
Yes.
calling your boyfriend big and ugly?
Maybe, if he's being rude and being a troll.
No. You're being rude.
No, you were rude first.
You're being rude-er.
No.
Yes. You're being the rudest right now.
How many people are watching?
Huh?
How many people are watching?
7.
Cool.
You've had a pretty consistent viewer base of 7 to 8 people this whole time.
Cool.
It's actually pretty impressive. You don't normally have that many people. You never told me, why didn't your family watch Stranger Things 2 tonight?
I don't know. We were just all too tired, I guess.
Okay. I watched an episode of Stranger Things too, but only one because my friends were taking their sweet, sweet time. Oh my god. This game triggers me. Come on. Tanner Price says, my family watched Stranger Things. I didn't. I don't know why. I'm weird. It's a good show. I'm only on episode 4. I watched episode 3 tonight. What episode are you on, babe? None. You're on 0. You haven't seen any. Right?
It's a good conversation you had with yourself there.
Yeah, I answered my own question. Well, I remembered that you had already told me. I just, at the beginning, I'd forgotten. I like the whole hair slick back look. It's cute.
I like it too. I just wanted her to be casual.
It's pretty casual. See, look, with the foreground on, it makes the background look a lot more, like, well-balanced. I think the picture's coming along very nicely.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What hit me?
Are you playing an app game?
Playing Speed Battle.
Oh my gosh. You don't love me.
It's the easiest thing in the world to do while up at your picture often and then looking at the chat just as often. OBS is the streaming program you're using.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. It came in second.
Oh.
I was making a joke.
Oh.
I'm sick of seeing this app suggested to me. It's weird. I don't like it. It's like there's ads on this Sonic Forces Speed Battle thing that's like, and one of the ads that keeps popping up for me is like rules of engagement, and it's an app completely based on simulated experiences of being cheated on or cheating on people, and it's supposed to be like, are you cheating on me? Freak out or join in. It's like, go away. Why am I being advertised this on Sonic Forces Speed Battle? Do a better job of regulating advertisements, Sega.
I was gonna make this little cat like all gray, but I think an orange calico would be better.
I didn't even realize that was a cat until I saw that you had colored it in a little. Or I guess I thought it was like a stuffed animal or something.
I mean, I guess it could be. It's up to interpretation.
It's actually kind of messed up. Isn't that like slavery? She owns one of her own kind. No?
No, I think you're just weird.
Okay. Well, I mean, that was never debatable. Come on, game. Tanner Price says he thinks he's alone in the chat. Not alone watching the stream, though. There's 8 people. Let's get a roll call. All 8 people that are watching the stream, tap 1 in the chat. And if you're being sneakily and don't want to say anything, tap 2. Metro Gamer says my current character persona is a cyborg.
Cool.
Cool. snap! I found my alter ego.
Is it a pair of scissors?
No, it's this guy is Playboy Chris. I guess I would be happy in a solitary relationship, Chris. Solitary is not the word I was looking for. Monogamous.
Monogamous?
Yeah. No, wait. Monogamous is the opposite of what I'm thinking of. Monogamous is like... A monogamous relationship is a relationship that doesn't have any sort of affection that goes outside of basic friendship, if I understand that right.
Mm.
I'm also like trying to play a phone app and think of smart words at the same time. It's not working out too well for me.
Can imagine not.
Oh my god, that's the stupidest. Oh, Rabbit's Den is here. She typed 1. Hello, Rabbit's Den. I only see 3 people in this chat, so there are 5 people watching this that are being secret.
Well, I mean, I'm technically one of them.
I guess I am too.
Yeah, technically.
So I guess that makes oh, now it says 6 people watching. So -2 is 4, and then we've got 3 in the chat. So there's 1 person being secret. We just lost 2 though. Whoever those 2 were didn't want to get found out.
You got scared. You scared him away.
I scared him.
Christopher.
I'm sorry.
God, I can't take you anywhere.
What if it was your parents snooping in on the conversation and they were like, "Oh, he found us."
They don't know my YouTube channel.
What's up?
They don't know my YouTube channel.
Yes, they do.
They do, but they don't go on it.
I was just joking, anyways. You just gained a viewer back though. Now it's at 7.
Cool.
Oh, I forgot Novalite was here. She said it's probably me.
I is dead inside. No. Don't be dead.
I is dead inside, yeah.
Stop it.
Und yeah, very dead inside.
Christopher.
What?
Stop it.
What are you, racist? You don't like the Germans or something?
No, stop being yourself.
Stop being who you normally are.
Stop being yourself, it's annoying.
Oh, wow. Didn't realize this was the hurtful stream.
This is that sick burn stream. What color should I make the feathers on the...
White.
White?
White.
Well, I guess I'll save that for later.
Rabbitston says that she is busy photoshopping cosplay photos of her friend. Catherine says, "Love you, Mom."
Oh, I love you too. I'm actually really happy with how Blaze's lighting turned out. Like the
Yeah, I
yellow.
think lighting and shading on Blaze is the best part of the picture by far. And that's not a hit on the other parts of the picture. That's just saying that that's so good that it is by far.
It is so good that is good.
It's so good that it is also very good. That has been my book report.
It is the good and stuff.
Called The Good, The Good, and
It
The
is
Good.
the nice and things that are awesome.
Speed Battle is so dang laggy.
What?
Said Speed Battle is so laggy. They gotta fix this connection issue before the MLG league goes up.
You just gotta go fast, Chris.
How am I supposed to play this game professionally if the servers suck?
Yeah, okay.
Come on. Oy. Retro Gamer Kevin says, white, yellow, blue, black, and purple are 5 of my favorite signature colors, to be perfectly honest.
Cool.
That's like most of the colors that you named.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 other ones. You named over half, at least primary colors. Tanner says that the blaze looks good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No looking back, you and I are on the attack. Full speed ahead to the sunset.
Christopher, stop singing.
Both of us believing.
Christopher, actually stop singing.
Okay. Everybody out there watching the stream, look up Zachary Frazier on YouTube.
It's not Zachary, it's just Zach Frazier, isn't it?
Look up Zach Frazier on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and watch the his cover he did with Joshua Typale, a very talented musician, and Zach being a very talented singer. They did a fantastic cover of Fist Bump, a song that I don't even like, but I really like this rendition of it. It's very, very, very well made. And spread it around and promote it and give it lots of love because it deserves lots of love for the amount of work that they put into it. I even put that song in my animating playlist, so you know I'm not BSing my compliments of it, because that's my personal song listening playlist whenever I'm alone drawing. I would never put it in there if I didn't actually like it. But open up a separate tab to watch that video so you can keep. Picture keeps looking more and more fantastic, babe.
Thanks, babe. I'm so tired.
I thought you said you were going to be up a lot later.
I'm tired of painting.
Oh, gotcha. Tired of living.
Me too.
End my pain.
Cool your jets.
No. My jets have to stay hot or they'll fall out of the sky.
Stop it.
What?
Behave.
You want to crash and burn?
You maybe put you in timeout.
You can't do that. I'm a big boy.
I can too. Go sit in your corner and think about what you did.
I'll think about how awesome and epic what I did was.
Whatever, just go.
I'm epic, dude.
Stop.
That's what I'll be saying in the corner.
I don't want children now.
Is it just because I'm not being cool?
I don't need a clone of you. I can only handle one of you.
That's like the meanest thing you've ever said to me.
I don't mean it.
I know.
Yeah, I know you know. Because your love is the beacon that lights up my way.
I'm gonna make it a little more sexy in here. I just unbuttoned the top button on my button-up shirt.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, everyone needs to know that.
Now my glorious mane of chest hair is exposed.
Ew, babe.
What? It's not you. It's part of me. You gotta be more supportive of me than this. Hello?
Yes?
Okay, it just got quiet.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I like left the call or something on accident. Couldn't hear your music playing in the background any longer.
I'm trying to give her blushies.
Why is she blushing? Is she reading? No.
I don't know, maybe it's summer, it's hot.
She'd be reading that Twilight though.
What? No.
She's a Edward supporter.
I think, yeah, no, I think she'd be more Jacob.
I couldn't remember the other guy's name, so I just said Edward. Retro Gamer Kevin says, I miss Kitty0706. I don't know who that is. Yoshi says, girl, that looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, girl, you're amazing always, thank you.
She said she loves it.
Well, I love you, so there you go.
Tana Price says, hope she's not reading Twilight. Don't judge her.
She's not reading Twilight.
Maybe she's reading Twilight fanfiction.
No. Babe, it wouldn't be in book form.
Yeah, it would.
No, would
50
it?
Shades of Grey is Twilight fanfiction.
Ew.
It actually is. It was originally
I wasn't doubting you. I didn't question you. Oh, that was probably a mistake.
And that's one of the, I assume, it was at least a very well-selling novel, so it's the most successful fan fiction of all time.
Yeah, Sonic fan fiction writer, step it up.
Nazo Unleashed. Get on 50 Shades of Grey level.
I mean, the Sonic movie had to come from somewhere.
From 50 Shades of Grey?
Probably.
That's really unfortunate. Wait, so you think the Sonic movie is fan fiction of 50 Shades of Grey, which is fan fiction of Twilight?
No, I just think the Sonic movie is just going to be fan fiction.
Well, of course.
Shush. Nero, why are you calling the group if you know that your girlfriend is sleepy? It's dumb. I'm calling you out, son. I don't even care.
Who's making calls?
Oh, one of my friends, Nero.
Automata?
What?
Near Automata?
No. You weeb?
No. It's not weeb, it's a video game. Stop making fun of me.
You're a video game. What color should I make her romper?
What's a romper?
It's just like a one-piece thing. I don't know. Fashion.
Oh, I thought that was like a blouse or something.
I mean, it's made of blouse material, but it's like a tank top and then it's a short combo.
Real quick, let me cycle through this. Blaze is smarter than that. Twilight is Amy's thing. All y'all are amazing. Yoshi says, I'll love you too. Catherine says, dead inside. Tanner Price says, thanks, Kevin. Yoshi says, XD, I think, due to girl, lol, I have a feeling that the Sonic movie might be trash, lol. Catherine says, no, Valerie, he knows I'm awake. Yoshi says, time will tell, lol. Retro Gamer says, Skype and Hangouts have a lot of bugs that need to be fixed, to be pretty honest.
Or they just don't fix them because they want them to die slowly.
Just use Discord.
Yeah. Discord link provided in this stream below. Or in
sponsored by Discord.
It's sponsored by... I wish.
I don't know. What color would Blaze like? Probably dark purple.
Probably.
I don't really see her being like a pink blouse where...
I don't think so either.
Or like any kind of bright color. She's edgy.
She's not emo.
No, she's not. She's best Sonic Girl is what she is.
She is. She's ultimate bae.
She's the only interesting female Sonic character. Sorry, all Rouge the Bat lovers, because her personality of I have large breasts and like jewelry was so interesting. Don't let Nicole hear that analysis.
I think you actually said her first line, but opposite. In her Rouge the Bat appreciation thing.
Really?
She was all like, she's not just about with big boobs and like jewels. Yes.
Because that's all she is to me.
Exactly. So she pretty much got it on the head.
In the comics, she is more interesting with her dynamic with Team Dark, but in the games, I don't know. Blaze is the only Sonic female character that.
Oh no!
In fact, she's possibly the only Sonic character.
Oh good God! I ruined it.
No, you didn't.
You can't tell me no. You didn't see it.
Oh, I can't see it yet, but I'm sure you didn't ruin it.
Ah! I'll try and lift it up.
Oh, is it that you put a little bit of purple on her arm?
Yeah.
Oh, you can... That's whatever. It's fine.
I just hate it when I do that. Because I know better. I just made it part of her shading, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Paint over it.
You gotta tell me what to do.
I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you what to do all the time.
No.
Because I'm a big man with big hands.
Okay.
I tell my woman exactly what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to cook my food.
Okay.
Sit there and look pretty.
My back is gonna hurt so bad.
From hunching over?
Yeah. I'm trying to be accurate.
That's a biggin. That's a big old word. Retro Gamer says that's why I use Discord. Discord for the win. Yoshi says maybe like a blush color. Oh, I guess talking about the blush. Catherine says I was just laying around in our call earlier and he wanted to check on the group and all, even though I told him that everyone was mostly doing. Yoshi says XD. Yoshi says I love Rouge TWT. Tanner says Blaze is best Sonic girl. Indeed, she is.
Mm-hmm. I love drawing Rouge, but you know, personality-wise, Blaze is the best.
Well, if there was a second place, Rouge would probably take second place for personality because she has a semblance of it. Even though mostly she is just big boobs who likes jewelry. She's got more personality than Amy does. What's Amy's personality?
Crazy
I like
girl.
Sonic. Yeah.
She's Sundere.
Amy is just the token female character that they insert into the group's dynamic so that it's not just all guys.
I'm a token girl.
All her purposes is that she's not a guy. In fact, I felt like she had more purpose when she was just an insane girl who was in love with Sonic. I felt like she was more interesting than she is now.
Mm-hmm.
Personally.
Poisonally,
I prefer the air. You ever see that no pun Nintendo thing? It's pretty old. I think it was on Newgrounds back in the day, and I've seen it resurface on YouTube. It's like a collection of animated shorts by, I think, one guy, but it would make more sense if it was a number of people. Where they just took no, I think it was by the No Pun Nintendo guy, but it wasn't called No Pun Nintendo. It was a collection of it was like a Sonic shorts, but with Nintendo games.
Mm.
I assume you haven't seen it.
Nope.
The reason I thought about it is because every time I hear "poisonally," I prefer the air. You know, the whole Falco line thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can only think of his No Pun Nintendo line, which is poison. And I said, "Poisonally, I prefer your mom."
Mm.
So, anyways, that was my thought process. I got to it eventually.
Fascinating.
My own roundabout way. Don't patronize me.
You do it to me all the time. Why shouldn't I?
I do not patronize you.
Oh my gosh, you do it all the time.
I do not patronize you.
All the freaking time. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, Tiger.
You're out of your mind.
I actually just hit Tiger in the face with my foot.
Nice.
He probably deserved it.
Retro Gamer says Blaze for the win.
Yeah.
Tanner says it's 9:30. I got school in the morning. Going to bed. Can't wait for the speed paint.
There was no speed paint, but good night.
Probably won't be a speed paint. Yeah. He also says Blaze is best Sonic waifu.
No, that'd be me.
No. You don't get to be Sonic waifu.
I mean, you're kind of late for that.
No. That's Emmy's thing, and Ceci's thing, and every other girl who does Sonic art. What is with that? Why does everybody ship themselves with Sonic characters?
Because he's a bad boy type.
Oh, he's not. He's Sonic.
Well,
He's the hero.
I just see him as like the douchey bad boy type.
I see him as, oh, whoa, chili dog's gotta go fast. Save the animals. The little critters need our protection. Sonic's probably gay.
Okay.
To be completely honest. I can hear myself. Why can I hear myself?
Because you like that.
I don't like that. I hate my... Did you put me on speaker or something?
You've always been on speaker.
Wow, why can't I hear what...
I don't know.
Yoshi said, alrighty, girl, I got it to bed. Good luck stream. Can't wait to see the pic when it's done. Good night.
Thanks, girl. Good night.
Retro Gamer kept the Dragon Ball GT. Vegeta goes to Super Android 17. And I admire your ability to die. I don't know why I said that. He did not tell me I was on speed paint, or not speed paint. That on. It's so hard to think when I can hear myself talking into the phone. It's like, have you ever tried that test where you put on headphones and you hear yourself echo just like very quickly right after you talk, and it's so much harder to concentrate?
Yes.
It's that what's happening to me right now. I'm talking like a second off from myself into the phone.
Just leave the call and then come back.
Do you think that would help?
Maybe.
Or did you just move my, like, freaking apparatus closer to your mic?
No, I didn't move anything. Maybe you're just closer to your mic, so you sound louder.
No, I'm as close as I've ever been. I am back. I can still hear myself. Retro Gamers says, we know Sonic already defeated Marvel. That is looking really, really good. I was almost thinking that I would look better as being white, but it actually looks way better with it being purple.
Yeah.
I think this looks great.
Yeah, it's looking good.
She needs some eyelashes.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be outlined, so...
You're gonna give it an outline?
Well, yeah, I always do.
I almost feel like better without an outline. It's more like Van Gogh-y. But that's up to you. You're the art.
Mm-hmm. Okay, for the most part, it's done with the coloring.
It looks fantastic. You spin me right round, you baby, right around. baby. Run, run, run. Retro gamer kit. Oh my god, it's so awesome.
Thank you.
People are still in such denial. Like, there's all these reviews coming in from courses that are negative, and people are like, oh, well, I don't trust these 9 different review companies. But, like, come on, guys. You can still enjoy the game and accept that it's mediocre. This pick is a lot of work, huh?
What?
I said this pick is a lot of work, huh?
Well, yeah, because there's a lot going on.
gamers, put gamers versus theme shit. Ooh, that looks nice.
What?
The outlining work on the leaf.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You really are very talented. I couldn't do anything like this.
Well, I still got a lot to learn. I'm not the best.
Well, everybody has room for improvement on everything. That doesn't mean you're not very talented.
Well, of course my arm drags across the ink. Why wouldn't it?
What happened?
My arm, it dragged across the wet ink.
Did it, the picture?
Yeah, it was whatever. I don't care. It's too late.
Yeah, why stress about it? Hakuna Matata. As it were. Still have 5.
What?
I said you still have 5 viewers.
Oh, cool.
4 viewers. The second I say that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, last time the second we started talking about viewers, it went down to 6 too. Like I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scaring people away. Why does nobody like me? I'm in a singy kind of mood today. You deep in thought right now?
Line work isn't my strong point, so I'm trying to focus.
Wow, somebody left a dislike.
What?
Somebody left a dislike.
Eh.
That was just rude. This is unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's not like you're doing anything offensive.
I don't care.
It's still rude.
Not really.
I never understood people even leaving dislikes on things. Like, if I saw a video that offended me, like this person's opinion upset me today, I might, like, I don't think I've ever left a dislike on a video because I don't actively search for videos that make me mad. And when I do see one, I generally just leave the video.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never understood the dislike button. I think if after this stream is over, I'm gonna check and see if Forces is available to play. If it is, I might play it for like an hour.
Okay.
I've never been so unexcited for a game than I was.
Yeah.
Retro Gamer says he loves us.
Cool.
Seems like Retro Gamer guy is the only, or Retro Gamer Kevin is the only person left in chat for the most part. Come on. Yeah, I'd imagine most people are doing reviews and rants on the new Call of Duty game. It's pretty big. In response to your question. I think this pick came out very well for you. It looks very good.
Thank you.
I don't really care for the class games, but I like Modern Warfare 2. Though I haven't really played Call of Duty in a long time. I like the little extra touch you just gave it. I like the little extra touch you just gave it.
What touch?
You like find the oh, I see that you're just doing outlines. So I got you. purple line outline is a good idea. It looks very...
Thank you.
I didn't even notice her finger. That's nice attention.
Oh, thank you. This is why I wanted to outline the picture.
Well, you know best.
The customer is always right.
No, I just said the opposite. Were you yawning as well, or was I just hearing myself?
You're hearing yourself.
It's so confusing.
No, it's not. I don't sound like you.
Well, when it's just... It could be anybody.
You can't recognize me by my own yawn. You'll love me.
I bet if you threw your yawn in like a clip of 10 other yawns, I could probably discern your yawn out of it.
Right.
I bet $20 on that. I don't even have $20.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have to accrue interest.
So tired.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel just the lightest tinge of... You're pretty close to done, right?
Yeah.
loud noise.
What?
Scratching my screen.
Yeah.
Tapping makes a loud noise.
Yes, good, yes.
Well, I didn't know. I thought the mic would be advanced enough to not pick up noises on the phone.
Mm-hmm. He's not wrong,
I was
sir.
correct in that assumption. Am I really annoying to call? Is that why you hate me so much?
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh, I knew I forgot something.
Gotham Heal. Kevin says, I assume to the sleep. You're a real trooper for sticking around, Kevin. Okay, so this isn't gonna come as a surprise to you, but I'm really craving wings. I said this isn't gonna come as a surprise to you, but I'm really craving wings.
Oh?
The biggest thing here, though, is that I haven't had them in like weeks because I have no money.
Oh.
It's sad.
Yeah.
The only food that I live for. Kevin says, if you guys were to see one of the Angry Video Game Nerd reactions, which would it be? That's a really I don't know exactly what you mean by it.
Me neither. I'm a bit brain dead at the moment.
I don't know any of the angry video game nerds' reactions offhand. I don't know if I'd ever really cared to see them, like in person or on a video, because then that's not much of a one. Just watch them all. Is that finished? It's funny because I am not really being that loud, but when I hear myself over the phone, I sound louder than I sound talking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just have me turned toward that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Super good.
I'm gonna be honest. When you exhaled just then, I was like, I didn't exhale. Why did I hear myself? Like you sounded very similar to me into the mic, same volume and everything. I was very confused.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to paint anymore.
Well, it looks done to me.
It is done.
Awesome. You don't have to paint it. It looks phenomenal. The outlining definitely helped. You were very much correct. The picture looks great. And you should show that off to everyone.
Alright, well,
Kevin says it looks awesome.
thank you so much. Very proud of it. I'm ready to go to bed now.
You've got a fantastic signature.
Oh, thank you.
My signature sucks.
I mean, it takes years of practice. Or I've just had the same name forever, so.
I just don't know what's the DRW. I can never make it look good.
Anyways, thank you for being here, for watching, going through the agony with me.
No, there was no agony.
It was a lot of agony for me.
I was here the whole time.
For me.
I took all the agony away.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No,
I was your knight in shining armor.
Stop it.
Your guardian angel.
No.
I made L the Batman better.
Stop it. It's too late for this. But again, thank you all for coming, and I'll see you either in my next video or my next live stream.
Yeah.